Welcome to another edition of the D&D Morning Show.
We're back at it with a brand new episode.
Live on location.
In the forest.
Not really live though.
No.
But we're in the forest.
With a pre-recorded forest episode.
Coming at you with a pre-recorded show. Doesn't exactly have the same ringtone
As
to it.
live.
Yeah, I wonder where that comes from. Live.
Saturday Night Live.
Live on location.
I don't know.
Is that Saturday Night Live?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Anywho.
Anyway, today, let's talk about today. Today we're going to talk all about turmeric and the benefits of turmeric, and we're going to tell you guys how we use turmeric so that you can incorporate it into your life. But first, before we get into our turmeric talk, see what I did there?
Ooh,
Our turmeric talk. We're going to talk about a fun fact about Drew and one of his experiences with turmeric and how he stained his teeth.
Get excited.
And of course, we'll end with a quote.
That's right. Do we have a recipe?
Oh, we didn't plan a recipe, but I'm going to think of a recipe. I said, we do
Let's
this.
make one up.
On the spot.
Improv.
Dun, dun, dun,
Improv
dun.
recorded.
Oh, I have it already.
You got it. Nice move.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a turmeric pineapple cupcake recipe.
Oh my. I was
very
thinking about like a smoothie or a tea recipe.
Oh.
But I like it.
We could do our tea recipe as well.
Okay. All right. So, my fun fact is that sometimes I tell us at presentations. It's quite entertaining.
It is
I
a fun
feel.
fact.
So I have this obsession with tea. And I have all kinds of teas, loose teas. They're all over the cupboard in glass jars. And I need to have tea on a regular basis in different ways. And I really like the health benefits of tea. Not really interested in flavors all that much. Dorothy will attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do.
Some concoctions he puts together, I'm like, bleh. Ugh, that doesn't taste very good, Drew.
There's mosquitoes out here. Okay, so I'm going to stay with you here. All right, so the tea benefits are what I enjoy. So I grab different types of teas for different benefits. I combine them together for health purposes. And one time, I combined these different teas together, and it turned my teeth like a dark gray.
He stained his teeth with tea.
Yeah, so I was like looking in the mirror, and I was like, are my teeth gray? So I was like this far from the mirror for like 20 minutes. I'm like, pretty sure they're gray.
What
Are they gray?
happened? I'm like, yeah, your teeth are gray. Yep, it happened.
And it could be a bit challenging when you're in front of camera or you're talking to people or doing presentations with gray teeth. So I had a bit of a meltdown that I was freaking out for a while, and I started researching. Oh, here comes the sun.
Wow.
So that is super bright.
The challenging of outdoor recordings. Oh, there we go. Went under a cloud.
Okay, so I was researching how to clean your teeth naturally, and I found turmeric as one of them. And it was kind of funny. I had like coconut oil, and I had baking soda, and I was scrubbing my teeth with all this different types of natural
Remedies
thank you
for gray teeth.
And then I used turmeric, and turmeric clearly, without question, worked the best. My teeth were actually shining after I used turmeric. And now it works so well, we use it probably once a month or every couple weeks to help shine our teeth naturally.
And it's kind of surprising because if you get turmeric on your hands or on your counter or on your wood cutting board or something like that, it stains it yellow, but
Yeah.
brightens your teeth.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny because you wouldn't really think that turmeric would shine your teeth. You'd think turmeric would turn your teeth yellow.
Right.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, shines it. So give that a try.
So that's a fun fact
You'll be
and
surprised.
a tip.
They'll be polished.
They'll be very shiny.
Okay.
So let's get into the benefits of turmeric. And it's crazy that this little root has so many benefits. And I think one of the biggest one is an anti-inflammatory, right?
Yeah,
Would
for
you
sure.
say is one of the biggest ones? So, joint pain, joint inflammation, all of this, it's going to help reduce the inflammation in your body.
So when we talk about inflammation, we mean like sore joints, for example. Inflammation means, there's like a wide spectrum of what inflammation means. Like if you bruise yourself and you bump your arm, you get a bruise, that means your arm is inflamed. So inflammation means a lot of different things, but when we talk about it specifically, we mean joints for the most part. I think as we get older, it's natural for our joints to start to ache at different levels. So if you not dealing with it now, there's a chance you could be dealing with it later. So we always look to prevent, and we feel that turmeric is a great way to prevent joint pain and inflammation in different areas throughout our body.
Yeah. The next one is antioxidant.
Antioxidant's a big one. And we deal with free radicals briefly. Dorothy falls asleep when I talk about these things. free radicals, they increase our aging, for example. So they cause more wrinkles. They cause our body to age quicker. So that's alcohol, tobacco, refined sugar, processed food. So we need antioxidants to help with the free radicals that are usually around us on a regular basis. So if you have something like turmeric, often, which is highly antioxidant, then that can fight the free radicals. So that's another benefit to using turmeric on a regular basis.
And I suppose it's a teeth whitener.
It sure is a teeth whitener.
So you got anti-inflammatory, you got antioxidant, and teeth whitener.
Right. So those are, I suppose, the biggest benefits, and a good reason why we would recommend using turmeric on a regular basis. When I say regular basis, I mean every day. So we would have
Every
it.
day.
We can get into uses here right now.
Yeah.
But like tea, for example, is something that we use turmeric every single morning. I put tea in our morning turmeric.
You put tea in our morning turmeric. He sure does
Exactly.
put tea in our morning turmeric.
And sometimes I use a little bit too much tea. Turmeric.
He
Man.
puts turmeric in our morning tea, and Drew actually grates it, into the fresh turmeric root, grates it into it, because turmeric can be hard to absorb in powder form. Fresh form is a little bit better if you can find fresh ginger root, but be careful because it will stain your fingers. So you'll want to keep that skin on, so you're just touching the skin, or else you'll have yellow fingers.
I still get yellow fingers, and
You
I
do.
wonder sometimes. Of course, we are health people,
Right.
and then when I'm sitting across from someone and I just grated the turmeric in the morning, and my fingers are sometimes a little yellow. I wonder, I'm sitting across from someone, if they think like, this guy's secretly a smoker.
Closet smoker. I'm sorry, gotta get this.
Oh
He had a
my.
mosquito on his head. Got it for him.
There is a few. We're in the woods here. The woods. There's lots of mosquitoes
Lots
around.
of bugs around. But another thing I wanted to say about the absorption of turmeric is that you should add pepper with the turmeric, because that helps the absorption rate of turmeric. Pretty cool fact. So if you're throwing a powdered turmeric in a smoothie, for example, or even turmeric root into a smoothie, or a stir fry, or whatever you're having it on, you'll want to add pepper to it to help the absorption rate.
Yeah, it's much like vitamin C and what's vitamin C and oranges and pumpkin seeds.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I wasn't sure where he was going with that one.
Wasn't coming to me, but if you put pumpkin seeds and orange seeds together, that'll
Orange seeds. If you have pumpkin seeds, you want to put something orange with it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
To
then
help the absorption rate.
there you go. Whoa, it's a rough morning.
It is.
So for uses, we have tea, for example, something we use in every single day, as well as smoothies. We use turmeric in smoothies every day. And then what else do you use?
Stir fries.
Stir fries is a big one.
We cook with it quite often. And we put it mostly in green smoothies, but you can put it in fruit smoothies as well.
Yeah. And then you also have, for our recipe, you're also going to talk about a muffin.
Well, we have this muffin, and it was actually Vanda who shared this muffin recipe with us quite some time ago. And it was a turmeric pineapple muffin recipe. So in it, we just changed it up a little bit for clean ingredients. You can add some CTP in there. There's no refined sugar, and it's a healthy recipe. So we'll share that one with you as well. Do you want to talk briefly about your tea recipe that you do in the morning?
Yeah, sure. My tea recipe is crazy concoction.
It is a little crazy. It might be a little intense for some of you, but I think it's cool. I like it.
Okay, so we have reishi mushroom. That's something that we start with. So we drop in boiling water, we drop some reishi mushroom to kind of get it going. That'll take a bit longer. And then I grate turmeric and I grate fresh ginger as well. So combine those together, and then I scrape them into the tea. So that kind of dissolves and works itself in with the boiling water. And then from there I put pu'er tea, which is a fermented type of tea. Incredible health benefits. One of them is improved digestion, also antioxidants as well. And then I put green tea, and I combine those together. So everything in one pot of tea, and we drink that every morning for tons and tons of health benefits. Very medicinal. Doesn't always taste great.
No, it doesn't always taste great, but you know what? It's like we don't take supplements, right? So it's like our multivitamin, for example. example.
Ooh, very nice.
Right?
Good way to look at it. It's,
Yeah.
it's medicine. We take that
Yeah.
medicine every morning, and that's always working towards prevention, which is what we recommend.
And one more thing that we just started putting in it is a little drop of frankincense oil, because there's tons and tons of health benefits to frankincense.
Yeah, very nice. So we have a recipe that we're going to end off here with.
We just talked about the recipes.
Sorry, we have a. Dorothy
He
looked at
is
me like.
off today.
Dorothy looked at me like I lost my mind.
Yeah.
Do we have a quote you would like
We
to end
do,
off?
and it's kind of funny. It says, "I have 99 problems, but turmeric solved 86 of them."
It's pretty funny because I think.
99 problems, but turmeric solved 86 of them.
Oh
Woo.
my!
That's my rap.
You don't want Dorothy rapping.
No.
It's bad news. But it's kind of funny that sometimes I know that people that aren't so much in the health field, they're like, anytime you grab something that has health benefits, it can solve everything.
Yes.
So we talked about reishi mushroom, for example. It has like 400 different health benefits. But I mean, if you always working to prevent and looking for different ways, then we certainly feel that they can help. Like these health foods can help improve your health. So I think that's of course we can laugh about our profession and the job as well. But I think it's definitely important to understand that these different types of health foods have different types of health benefits. Sometimes it's a lot, and sometimes it's not so much. But when we're talking about turmeric in particular, it's certainly something that can help improve, especially some benefits we listed earlier, like antioxidants. What was the big one?
Anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory as well.
Digestion. Turmeric helps with digestion.
Yeah, digestion's another one. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed those tips, and hopefully you get a chance to try turmeric in your diets on a regular basis.
And incorporate it every day.
That's right. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the D&D Morning Show.
We'll catch you on the We'll catch you on the next episode.
See you guys.
Bye.